Hello everyone, thanks for joining. Today we have our session on Intro to Machine Learning and we have a speaker Vilsi Jain, who is an AI app developer intern at Crossend Abred, Beta Microsoft Student Advisor and Azure Developer Community Lead of Jaipur City. Thanks Vilsi for providing your precious time to us.
Thank you so much, Hers. Thank you, GDSC, for inviting me. And I will be grateful to start the session to Intro to ML. And I hope this session will not only be you will be pro at the machine learning. This is the beginning of your journey for the machine learning, and I will be sharing you all the resources to how you can go ahead with this and basic concepts of machine learning. So if you are new with the machine learning, then this session is for you. And if you have little bit experience, then you will surely get some of the new points. Should I start, Yash? Yash?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So yes. So I think a screen is visible to all of you. And
yes, it's visible. Vilsi.
Harsh, is the screen visible?
Yes,
Okay. So yes, so if anyone have any doubt, you can just comment down, and I will be taking all out your doubt. Not if you not it's basic only. If it's outside that, I will be ready to help you. Right. So as Harsh have already given the introduction, so basically I'm an MLSA and so much highly enthusiastic with the open source, participating in hackathon, judging in hackathon, and love to do the part in the developing field. With that, what's the experience in Android and machine learning is I'm currently AI app developer at the CrossChat AI Brain, and earlier I have been an ML engineer at a Congal. So yes, I love to be a part of many communities. And now let's jump to the main part. What is machine learning? So many have the confusion between the what is machine learning, what is AI. So let's clear all your doubts today and make it more simpler for you. So machine learning is basically understanding of machine. If anyone if you have given the model, if you haven't given the data, so if you want to sort something predict type of thing, you will be using machine learning. And what is AI? Difference between AI and machine learning is, in machine learning, the machine or the code not use their own brain, like they use from your data. So what happen if you given the data of the 1,000 people, right? They according to that data, the model will predict that. So we have to train that model, and then it will be doing the prediction. And what's in AI? Let's take a game of chess. Let's take a Google assistant. So what happens if we move any one chance? Then in the chessboard, the second team automatically put his or her chance, right? So what is this AI? Understanding with the human intelligence is called AI. No earlier data they have been provided, but because of the understanding of a human brain, AI means understanding of a human brain. So whenever we say to the assistant hello, so he will answer sorry, assistant will also reply hello, hi, something. Right? You will ask what's your name. It will be telling my name is Google or something. Right? So this is all the human understanding. And if we take some example like house prediction, house pricing prediction. So what happens in my area, some of the house are of 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, near about that. So what I have given, I have given the data to if this size is there, it would be 50 lakh, 60 lakh, near about 55 lakh, 54 lakh, 53 lakh, right? So if anyone put the area in the house prediction model, so what it will be giving, if it is in between to the 50 to 60, it will be giving you the near about 55. So this is what like understanding with the data. And in the AI, we don't have any data. It understands with the human learning, what the human is doing and understanding with that. Right? So this is something called AI. So ever don't get confused. Like you can have a simple line word. If we have a data, if we have something knowledge about that, then it's the machine learning. We have to train that model. And AI is like human playing with the human intelligence, learning from the intelligence, and it's gradually improving its accuracy, right? Because like when we have seen in the starting of the Google Assistant, it was not so much good like which it is now, right? So this is something like it's gradually improving, it's learning from us and replying to us. So if we have seen on the Google, if we write something like many a times it happen like for like where is Pakistan, or they take any country, and many a times there is like different thing comes. Why? Because like if anything is going on, like where is the college, if people have given 10 people have written it's in South Asia, but it's in India. So because of that, like 10 people have given in the South Asia, so it may happen like it takes that data. So sometimes it happens like it may be wrong, but yes. Now, like we have seen, there is multiple field in this industry of machine learning, right? Like it's used in many places. Like if you go anywhere, like if you enter in your gate, there is then face recognition. Like if you get what happens in the company, they take the data of every person. Like if there are 100 employees, they will be taking all the photos of 100 employees and they will be giving in the data set. Now, if I come on the next day and if my face matches with that face, right? So what happens like according to the data, if the face is matching, all the points are coordinates are matching, then it will recognize me. This is called the like understanding from the data. If you use your fingerprints, that's the same machine learning. In hospital, in the diagnosis, we have the use of machine learning in diabetes machine and all like heart machine. So we have there, right? In the house prediction model, if we take like about the pricing, I have given you the example. Like we have such many example of the machine learning in the daily life we have seen, right? So a small introduction to machine learning is like we earlier what happens, we have an ordinary system. What's the ordinary system? Like we have a data. Like if I am a builder or I am a broker or something, and I know the area of this area like what's the pricing? I know like 50 to 60 lakh is the range. So what I will say, like if anyone wants to buy, so I will be saying like 50 to 60 pricing is going on, so you can buy it. Now, what happened with the AI and machine learning? Now that we have given already the data of now many thousand people and of different areas. Now it will be predicting us a very accurate pricing, and we have to train that model accordingly. So it give us the best accuracy and best pricing, because now we like for the same application there are many models, but we what we see like which gives the best prediction, will give the best accuracy. That's the best machine learning model. So, like if you haven't seen, like if, I will also give one tip. Like if you are working on the machine learning or any model, so try to make the best accuracy and always show your accuracy. Like if you are writing the resume or if you are writing anywhere, right? So please try like I have made this model and try to increase 99% sorry 20% accuracy, and now it's 99% accuracy, 98 accuracy. So this is something which will show the impact a lot. So in the resume also, if you filter that, what they catch with the numbers. So always try to say everyone, if you are applying if you are giving the interview even, then also you should be like very fixed about that, like very accurate about that, like what difference you have made in your company. If you like, I was doing an intern, so if I make their model better, like so I should tell that like here in this company I have make their model with the 20% more accuracy. This makes a very good impact. Now the machine learning, we can like we have the one of the thing like prediction, improve and learn. So I have like cover all the topic like how to predict, how it improves, and learning the machine learning. Okay, so like I have got some like hmm, okay. this is something like how the model work and all the things. So let's see from this example. Now this is the like prediction model. This is for the house prediction model. Now we have seen like does house have more than two bedrooms? So we have like option like yes or no, right? Now prediction of the price. So it will be like near about this and near about this, right? So it may be yes or no. Now we need to have more improvement in data. Like we just not need to give only two slots or something. So how we need to improve the decision of the tree and how we need to train that model. I will be like, so what like capture the patterns. What we need to do, like you should have a data with a very accurate area and very good data. And one of thing like if you want to practice, so from where you will be getting that data, like should I go anywhere, should I fill any form? So we have some of the site which provide your data. It's not important like data, it's not important it will be a real data or something, but yes they will be giving you a data to train. And you can go to the kaggle, kaggle.com. You will be just write house prediction data or something. You will be able to find all the data there. And for this, I will be taking the next session in this month only. So I will be telling you how to use Kaggle and how to make a fun with Kaggle and how to like just use the data with that. So in the next session, I will be even telling you with the model. I will be taking any of the machine learning model which I have made and with the use of data from the Kaggle, and we will be doing that. So if you are joining here, like to join that session also, it will be more good for you. Right. So now you can see like how we have improved. So like does we have more than two bedrooms? Yes or no? So size larger than like exact size. Okay, 8,500. Now size larger than 11,500. Now what happens like if anyone have the like I want 2 BHK room, but the room are very small and some rooms are very big. So I need to be more precise, right? Because like everything pricing will be different. I said like I need to buy one flat, right? It doesn't means like how big flat or how small flat. We need to specify. And if I told like we have the different size of uh, ground in the area, and some is like of 30 meter, 20 meter exact, like so every pricing is different. But I told like I want one plot, right? Now what did how data will be predicting? It can give you the size of like it can give you the price of like $80,000 of the 30 meter, but you want only 20 meter. So we need to be more precise with that. Right now we have like 8,500, so the pricing will be 14,600 or 18 this. Or if we want this, so the predicted price will be this or this. So now you can understand like giving a very precise thing is like something which will help your data to be more accurate and which you can be more specific that. Okay. Harsh, his voice is clear now. Now like firstly I will be covering you all the like what are the basic needs, what are the basic prerequisites for learning a like for learning the machine learning and growing with the data science field and all the AI field. So firstly if you are doing that, you should know, you should have a good command on the Python part. Like it doesn't take much time to learn the Python for the machine learning because you not need to write that DSA part a lot. You will be getting a practice, but start like in the 5 days if you set and you can cover the part of the machine learning easily because like in the starting you not need very hard or something. Just a minute. Okay. So what I told like you just need a five days to complete your Python for the machine learning part. It may take more according to your requirement. Like, but if you cover um, like if you sit for 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day, it will be like done easily. And what happens, like whenever you start doing the machine learning part, you will be automatically learning the Python too. So this is something like if you are going for the DSA part, like it will be taking you a more time. But for the machine learning part, it will be not taking you a much time. Right. So now we have like more data explored. Now using pandas to get familiar with your data. So let's start like what's pandas and why we should use this. So pandas is a library for the for the tool or data scientist in the machine learning which help us to manipulate the data because in the pandas like you have listened the name pandas numpy, these all are like pandas help you to manipulate the data to understand the data. And what is this PD? Like pandas is abbreviated in the PD form. Okay, so what is the like in the C++ we have a hashtag include IO stream. So in the Python we have like import pandas, import camera like OS or anything, NumPy, SPD. So we write also the abbreviation of that. Now the most important part of the pandas library is like the data frame. What basically the data frame is used for? Like it's the type of data where you might think about the table and Excel. So what happens like how you give the data to your machine learning model. So what happens? You make the Excel sheet. So you can just directly save your Excel sheet in your system and just give the location of that. So it will automatically track that. Like now you can see example like Melbourne data. So we have given the location of that in that part. Like here you can write file path. Where is the file path equals to this. So whenever you will run that model, run that code, then it will automatically find that data, right? So this is something how you define. Firstly, take the location of that data and tell it like where is the file path, right? Okay. Now Melbourne data pd.read CSV. What's this command? Like read CSV means like firstly we have given the location. After location we need to give something like how to read that. So this is something like pandas dot read the CSV like read the data and store the data in the data frame. From where? From this path, right? This equals to input.csv, right? Now we have find this all data, right? Now you can see they have fetched the data. Now what happens if you give like we only want top 20 pricing or top 20 distance. So it will be like if you write that command, it will be only giving you first 20 pricing only. It will automatically ascending or descending that. So we like I would say like Python machine learning is really very easy to play with that. And if you just fall in machine learning, you will be like you will be able to be so happy and playing with the different things because the machine learning is something we need to understand and we need to play with that, not only just like mug up the things because like how to ascend the data, how to depend, like try to love with that. Now what happens, why the industry have the crisis with the machine learning? Because like now you will be saying like my most of the friends are doing machine learning, so I should also go and do the machine learning. But one side I am saying like we have many people who are doing the machine learning, and one side I am saying we have the crisis with the machine learning engineer. So what's the reason behind that is like people only just learn the machine learning, like they get a course, they learn that for the 1 month, 2 month or something, 3 months, right? And after that they just make a project with that, only one project for their resume or something, and they just finish that part, right? But what really the machine learning courses, machine learning needs. So I would give you a tip. Always like whenever you start your machine learning course, is always try to get don't mug up the things and always try to create a model with that, right? Because in the developing part, if you are doing the development, app development, from the day one, if your mentor is teaching anything, try to do that first thing. And always like have a big mindset, like have a big project in your mind, right? Whenever your mentor is teaching you, start with the small thing. Like today I have learned the animation part, today I have learned the UI part, so try to make that UI because you have design your model, design your app, design your website. Try to design on Figma, try to design on Canva. Now whenever you start learning the part, and you think now this part is covered, try to make that in the Flutter, try to make in the machine learning. So like machine learning model don't take the time, and try always try whenever you are doing a machine learning model, add on many things. Like if you learn today how to ascend, like how to take the pricing of the most 20 people, to try to write that. Now if your mentor teach how to take the top 20, try to take like less than 20. So this is something you will be only making the fun of it and learning a lot. Now interpreting the data description. So how the data set interpreted that, or like something is missing, like how many rows are there, how many columns are there. So this is something like to interpret the minimum like 25%, 55, 50% max values. So they use also sorting for that, like column from the lowest to the highest and first value. So this is something also a DSA part, but yes, we need to use both of the things like DSA and machine learning. So I think like your this basics parts are clear. You can like comment it out if any problem is you are facing. Anyone like facing any problem, just comment it out. Okay. So what happens, like I have used this kaggle.com, this thing, because like they are telling very particularly, because if I make the PPT and how I can add that code. So this is something like I can teach you very good, because like going in the presentation in the machine learning in the development part doesn't make any sense, because like getting a real knowledge is best for you. Just just I will start teaching you like what's machine learning. Machine learning is this, there is three types: supervised learning, reinforcement learning. This will not make any sense, because this is like introduction to the session. So whenever you start, at the last I will be telling you what are the best resources for it, what you can follow, and how you can go with that, right? So now let's how to select the model, how to select the data. Let's start with that. Okay. So firstly, we have import the pandas.pd. Okay, we have got like cool destroyer is asking like, do we have to complete all these tasks? Cool developer, like cool destroyer, like which part you are asking, which task you are asking? Actually, if you are asking about this you not need to complete. This is just a course or something like to explain you. You not need to complete anything. You just need to learn the thing. You just need to understand the thing. What's the machine learning? Is this field is for me? Do I will like enjoy the field? And how I can start my journey with the machine learning, and what all are the opportunities which I will be getting in the machine learning field. So because like we all know that machine learning, AI, these all are the like future of the thing. Like even the Google is now everywhere using the AI part. Even it's the Google Map, even it's the Google Assistant. Like in everything, Google, like YouTube, they are using the recommendation system. So what's recommendation system is, like today I search Flutter thing. Okay, right? I write Flutter in the search box and I get many such videos. Right after 1 hour or after like 5 minutes only, like you just start your YouTube. Now automatically, if you are not searching the Flutter also, you will be seeing in many of the Flutter videos. This is what something the recommendation, what you want, and according to what you want, they will be predicting that. This is something like understanding with the human brain. AI ML, like both of the things they are asking. Firstly, they have your data, like what you are searching on the internet. What happens, like if I search the Lenskart in the my Chrome, and just I close that window, not even the close, I start my YouTube in my mobile phone, I will be able to see like Lenskart ad. This happens to all of us. Like don't get confused. Like you will be seeing the Lenskart ad right now. This is because like whenever you search something, Google is detecting that that's very, so we see the same ad. So this is this is something like your data, whatever you are doing, is like they are fetching it. They are not fetching our main data. They are just fetching that what you have searched on the Explorer. So this is something like NLP system, uh, like neural understanding of the AI. And on the neural understanding, like NLP, like natural language processing, Google is working a lot, and they have like it samely works like a neuron. We have a neuron in our body. Same, it's like neuron. It's give passing all the data and connecting with that. Like what happens if I search a coffee on the net? Now they will find many types like Nescafe brew or something something. They will be giving that ad with the word of the coffee, right? If you will be finding lens card, they will be showing me the specs or goggles hat, right? So this is something, yes. Okay, cool. Destroy, you asking Kaggle one? No, this just I am teaching you and nothing. Okay, Manshul, what happens like we have a three session on the machine learning. First is of introduction to machine learning. Then I will be telling you more on the Kaggle and the like Kaggle and training you a model, but I will be not teaching you the course. This is not a course going. We already have the many of the courses on the internet, which is free. I will be just telling you about the introduction to the machine learning, how you can get the opportunities, how to learn the machine learning, and is this field for you? Will you enjoy this field? And little bit introduction about the machine learning, how to what the data is doing, and what's the difference between AI and machine learning. So if you have any doubt, not only to the introduction in the ML field, in the AI field, I will be ready to help you. You can just ping me in the chat, or after that you can ping me on the LinkedIn, Twitter. I will be there and I will be ready to help you. Right now, let's jump to the main part. So same here, we have import our pandas library. This is called library, right? Pandas and importing it. As I told, same like C++, hashtag includes IO stream. This is also like we are importing. Okay. Okay. Now, same like in the last part, we have done that. We have saved our path. We have like taken the data and Melbourne data dot column. Now, okay, Manju, you are asking like, okay, I will be telling you the resources in the last. Let's firstly we will be going to that, and then I will be taking your all questions what you want. Okay. So same, we have given the data. Now we have told to the pandas, please read that data. And now we have told to that data to take to give all the columns name. Whatever column we have, like address, rooms, type, price, and all the columns they have given. Not the rows one. They have given the column name, like what we need. So for the house prediction, let me clear, we are using the house prediction model. So now what we have used the address, because like if I want to find the my flat in Jaipur or somewhere else, so we need to give the particular area, because like in India, everywhere the pricing is different to the every place. Even you give go to the 1 kilometer far, the pricing will be like very high, and at the behind the pricing will be very low. So this is something like for every area we have a different pricing. So if I just search on the internet like what's the pricing of the five acre jameen, like 5 acre land, right? So the Google will give 5 crore, for example. But it's all totally depend on you, like where you need the land. Because if you want same land on in the Mumbai and same land in any village, that the pricing will be very high and very different. So the address, how many rooms you want, 2 3, type, pricing, like if I want like my land of 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 60 lakh, 1 crore, so I need to define that, right? Okay. Now I think this part is clear. How to take the column. If you also write the rows, so what it will do, it will be giving you the rows part only. Right. Right. Now what I want, like I am living in Jaipur and I want like I have a budget of 60 lakh, right? And I want a specific pricing and I want to like I want to select that direction. So firstly I will be giving you that data and the pricing. Now it will be doing for me, like choosing the features, what features we want in our rooms. Like we need bathroom landslide, latitude, longitude, whatever you want. Like we need the sunlight there. So all the things we need to define that. That's why only I'm saying like how many accuracy you have in your data is something more clear to you, right? How like you will be accurate, your data will be more good. Your model will be more accurate. So this is something like a specification of everything. Like if there is room, we have that like different things like latitude, longitude. If we have a flat like sunlight or something. So because everyone nowadays like they want everything. Not from now, like from the earlier also the people want the sunlight at there. They want the latitude like this type. If it is in high hill area or something. So this is something if you clear more things, your data will be more good. So now you may have one doubt. Like we have many machine learning engineer, have many developer who are making apps, we have many developer who are making website, right? So you have the question here, तुलसी मशीन लर्निंग का मॉडल तो बना रहे हैं हम, ये इंटीग्रेट कैसे हो रही है इसके साथ, समझ रहे हो? Like I have, we have someone who is making the machine learning model, we have someone who is making the वेबसाइट ऐप. सो हाउ दे आर कनेक्टिंग विद दैट, क्या वो कोड उसमें जोड़ रहे हैं, हम क्या कर रहे हैं? तो actually I take that session particularly, but I will be telling you in a very small way like how you can do that. So firstly, that machine learning code we need to convert into the flash code. Like we have a different ways, but like I will be telling you it for the precise way. We have that code, we will be converting into the flash code and making the REST API. What is REST API? REST API or API, like this, you can take this, the API which we get in the local system. Like if I share that API to anyone and I close the model, no one can run it. But that API only can run in by my laptop if I start that model, right? So that is REST API, and that REST API, this is for checking. You can check in the Postman, even the VS Code also provides to check the API. That's name is Thunder Client, and even the Postman is something which is basically more focused on the API part, right? So if you don't know Postman, you can also check it out. Like this is something which is used for the API checking and many more features we have. Like, but one of the main feature is to like check the API, test the API. Sorry, है ना? Now this is the feature something which we have covered. Okay. Now we have what we have done, we have given the given the data x. So in the in C++ or in Java, like I am the learned C++ more, I don't know more about the Java, so I was taking the example in the C++. But if you are in the Java, you can correlate with that because it's not too much different. So in C++, what we write, int a equals to anything like a plus b or something, right? So here also we just define x equals to Melbourne data, Melbourne feature, right? Because this is data and this is very specification. We have given the specification here. Now x equals to describe. Now what's the meaning of describe is? Describing is like now sort all the data. We want the particular data. Now you can see all the rooms, bathroom, landslide, latitude, longitude. These are the columns and all are here. Now you can see it's very easy for you, right? X head. Head means like taking the first. Firstly, we have describe it, right? So describe method and the head method are shown below. So I hope you like understand. We have given the rows and the head columns like 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. So this is some. It's not important like they have given in the sending column. So this is the first, second, third, and sixth column, which are the head of that. Now you can, it's clear how many bathrooms you have, how many rooms you have, what's the landslide, what's the longitude, and what's the latitude. I think now it's more clear. You can just write in the comment section yes or no. Are you able to get everything? Or you have still have any doubt? Okay. Now building your model. Hmm. What is sklearn? Sklearn is also a library to create your models. In the pandas, what we need, like in the pandas, is used for the data accuracy and the data fetching the data and all the things we need the pandas. Now, what is sklearn? Sklearn is used to create a model. Like this is same like library of the Python, and sklearn is like you have it will be like very popular whenever you will be starting with the data and storing the data, defining the data. Now we have something like four terms and the four steps to use any model. Firstly, we need to define everything like what type of model we want. Like you can take any example like diabetes prediction model. Okay, so we always need a decision tree, which I have shown in the first of the thing. Like, okay, sorry. Yes. So firstly, we need to define the data, like what type of data we need, what's the decision tree. So now we have seen like this is something like we have already specified. This is the column we have specified. Like we have firstly, whenever we need to make a learning model, try to make a chart earlier. Define everything what you want. Like if you are making a house prediction model, what all the things you need for the house prediction model. And I told you never like think for the data if you are making something the model which is very similar in the starting, because if you are going for the big project or a new project, it may happen like Kaggle also not have a data, but because in the Kaggle it's you may you always get the data, but many times it happens for the something new thing or something which is not available, you may not get, but for the starting purpose you always get a like thousand of data on the Kaggle for every people, right? So try to make a chart like what's your model is doing, what it all needs, then try what it all try to make the decision tree. So always think on you, like if I am going to buy any area, by any plot, what all I will think, like I will be first thinking about the area pricing, then just try to convert on the decision tree. This will help you to make a best model for your suitability, right? And any other parameters like you can add this. Now fit, what is fit? Like capturing the patterns from the provided data. uh, this is the heart of modeling, yes. So like capturing the patterns is something, take a data in such a way like it will be covering on, if you like think, if I want rooms, bathroom, and inside all the things. In my data, something is not available. So this will make a problem. So I always try to take a data and capture all the patterns. Like whatever you want in your model, try to take that data and try to take the best data out of it. From prediction. Prediction is something like what's the prediction? After getting a data, after making a model, we need to write a code. We need to predict that, like yes, this area will be good for me, this pricing will be good for me, or for a diabetes prediction or any prediction that will be good for me. Prediction is something like in the machine, like image recognition also. When I do like face recognition, there also the prediction goes on, because we have the 100 photos. It may happen like two people are twins, and the model also get confused. But in the what happens in the model, in the image recognition, face recognition, they always make us some coordinates like 5 by 2, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5. Example, right? So according to the size of that, they will be like measuring that, and if that get equals, then they will be matching that, and after that they will be having your eyes, nose, everything. They will be taking it out. So that also needs a very accurate data, because if any have like two twins and which are very identical, then we need to check it out. Because if you have seen in the Google Photos also, many times is Google Photos ask, "Is this you?" Right? Because if you are standing like this, and they make like they also get confused. Okay. Now, evaluate is like determine how accurate your model is and how to predict prediction are. Now, how you can check that your model, like how good your accuracy is, right? So in the house prediction model, what you can check it out, like if you fix that the prices like 55 to 60 and it's giving you 55. In the machine learning model, you can check like what you can do, you can give your data and try to recognize that. And if it's telling like we'll see with the green symbol, or you can fit that, so you can check it out like it's more accurate. So you can try the same thing with the 10% sitting there and check it out like how accurate my model is. And checking the accuracy is like you need to do with your own, like no nothing like a tool will be doing checking your accuracy or something like how accurate you are. First, it's basically you will be only doing like if the 10% is sitting and 10% data isn't there, and if the 9% are recognized, so something like 90% accuracy of your model. If the 10% already recognized, so this is something good. So always try to be more precise, more accurate. Like this is something preciseness is very good. Like making a decision tree. So always make this point if you are starting any machine learning model, if you are started learning machine learning, you are making the machine learning model, always try to make that decision tree, always try to make that model what your requirement is and what you want to do. This will make you make very easy to do that, right? Now take like let's have example of like decision tree and with the sklearn. So same like from sklearn tree import decision tree regression, sorry. Now we need in the regression what we need, like we need to specify a number of random state and for the same results, right? So we need to specify this like random state equals to 1. Now you need to give the coordinates, like what is the fit model, x comma y, and you need to specify that, right? After that, like make prediction for the following five houses. We need to predict like in C++, what will be happen, enter the name, enter the class, same like this, make a prediction on this is the this is written in Python, right? X dot head, so it will be finding you all the head and the prediction are. So after getting the prediction, what all are the prediction? Print the X head, print the Melbourne model predicts X head. Now you have given all the top five head here, and the prediction are this. So I think it's now more clear to you. Let's now, I think the most of the part for the starting is covered. And see, for the 1 hour, I can take whole tell you more about the like whole about the machine learning. But what I have done, like I have tell you something where it will be helpful for you to understand like is machine learning good. Now take some of the questions which we are getting. Okay, from the starting, I'm going with that. Okay, Manju asked, like, I wanted to learn it. Can you tell me the sources, like, from where I should learn the pandas in NumPy? And we have a small quiz with us, like, so after the doubts, we will be doing that. Till then, you can put your all the doubts here, and I will be like clearing that. And please do not hesitate for the small doubt even. Like you can ask me many a times. You can ping me on the LinkedIn. I will be there to help you, right? Okay. Now, like I want, so okay, you want the resources. So I would say like not try to always go for the paid courses for just for the certification. Like if your college is asking the certification, that is the something different part. But don't run behind the certification. No one will be asking you about the certification. Have you have the certification of the machine learning? Because whenever I get my intern, I have the certification, but no one asked me like have any certification in ML? Have you have in the Flutter? So they don't ask even. Like in Flutter, we don't have, but they don't ask even. But we got the internship because of our project. Because if you have a project which is very good, they will not see anything. They will be just asking about the project. They will be asking your knowledge. Nothing like a certificate because certificate anyone can take, right? So I would prefer like on the YouTube we have many different channels like Andrew NG is something which teach very good. They teach very good Andrew NG and Krish Nayak. The Krishnaik series is really very awesome. Like my friends have also preferred that and Andrew NG. These both are like really very good. So I would like Krishna have like more than 100 or 150 videos. So he's teaching like even the Python. So if you are a very beginner, first year, second year, who don't know even the Python, because like many of us don't know Python, many of us doing are the C++ plus plus or something, right? So you can start with the NUNG Krishna course from the starting to the end. And also Krishna will be teaching you like making many of the models. And he also covered like the data scientist. And NUNG is like we have already seen, which is the one of the best course, like NUNG. They will be telling you. So for if you are going with the NUNG, first try to learn the Python in the 5 days, and after that you can start with the NUNG, and which he teach really very good concept. So this two will I will prefer. And if you like want to go with the Udemy courses, then you can check it out. If you have like I don't know, you can see the ratings and all the reviews about that, because like I would suggest to try to go with the YouTube channels. But if you want that like consistency, then you can buy a course from the any like anywhere you want. Like I'm not just promoting that because someone has said that can I buy it from the Udemy. That's why I have used that. Okay, now let's take the last. Okay. Okay, so someone is writing like best way is to learn in Coursera or Udemy and get the certification too. Recently, like I have cleared it, there is nothing sense of machine any certification from the Udemy Coursera. Yes, if it is a certification which is really very big, like TensorFlow organized like their certification, which is a bit paid, but that certification is really very valuable. Same like the Azure certification that are really very valuable in the like AWS, and these are the something valuable. Even if you are doing a course from the Udemy, even the free code camp, I would say like I would suggest for the machine learning you can go with the free code camp that is free. Also, you will be getting the certification too. And like I think like summer vacation already started, and in the most of the engineering college they want a certification for the training. So if you are asking for that, then you can just check it out, free code camp. They will be providing you a free certification too. If it is paid, I'm not bit sure, but it will be like very less pricing. But they will be teaching you a very good. But if you are focused on the learning part, and if you want to grow your career in the machine learning field, then please go on the NUNG course, Krishna course, and even I'm not promoting any of the courses of or the any paid courses. This is just what I have done and what I suggested to my juniors and my seniors to do that. Right? Okay. Okay. Are there question is like should we know SQL and web scraping while learning ML? Are there no need of SQL or no need of web scraping? Like web scraping, you will automatically learn in the course. Uh, Harsh, can you mute yourself? Yes. So yes, so there is nothing, no need of SQL, because like in starting I was not knowing SQL. Like for the first year I was learning machine learning, I was not even knowing about the SQL. You will be automatically learning that, and SQL not something important. You should have a basic knowledge, not a basic knowledge, a good knowledge about the Python, because like after that you will be starting writing a good code, so you need a command on that. Right. So you suggest some project ideas? Okay. Sanay, like project idea is something like if you are a really very beginner, if you want to start your course from the day one, I would say like try to pick up some of the small projects like house prediction. Don't go with the very small project like which we have a good decision tree. Okay. Try something three or four small project. Then what you can do, you can get your own idea. It's like for everything I will be not giving you idea. You may have your own idea, right? Try to have a big idea which you can like, even if you start a machine learning, same I told with the web development part. If you today you learn the UI part, today you learn the prediction part, try to put that. Okay. So this is something like in the starting of the course you can find like you just go on the Google and like machine learning projects. So you will be finding some of the easy projects. Please don't try to cooperate the starting. You can take that hint. You can write the basic project here. Now you can see like X boss prediction, like mostly the prediction game are there because like in the prediction we need to make a decision tree. So you can like stock pricing. So for the starting purpose, as you are a beginner, try to make the first four, any of the four, five in the first month only. After that, you get a really bit of command on that. You can just go with your own idea or take any big project, like, and try to do it slowly. And I would say like if you're on first year, second year, please do not wait for your third or fourth year ending, like third year ending, like then I will make a project. Because what happens, you have a lot of pressure at that time. Because I have seen my juniors, they haven't make a project at the last time, they are roaming like, can I go get your project, and can from where should I make the project, right? Should I take the Udemy course? Should I do something? So this is your first year, second year. Then please try to go with that. Like please try to make your project from now, like starting from the second year. I'm not saying like in the second year only you make a main project. What I have done, same what I have done. Like whenever I start my Flutter journey, Flutter or machine learning, I started making a small, and after adding to that, like after a 6 month, 3 month, I have make a big project which was my major project. And at the time of the starting, I was not knowing the Flutter too, but like after learning everything like part, machine learning, I integrated even the machine learning. So this is something good, and I would give some of the tips. Like even if you are making anything, if you are making a machine learning model, and please do not represent only the machine learning model in your in your resume. Because like what you will be writing in that, you will be just writing a machine learning model like a house prediction model with this percent accuracy. Always try, like please try to integrate with the app or the web development. Now you will say like, my field is machine learning, I don't know, should I go to learn web development too? No. What you can do, you can just go in any hackathon, or you can sit to your friends who is knowing the web development. You can ask with him like what we can do. You work on the web development part, and I will be working on the machine learning part, and try to integrate both of them, right? So integration part, what I will be doing, like I have recently given a session in the Azure developer community how to integrate anything. So you can like just find Azure developer community. Recently I have given the session on the 10th, so you can find that session too. 1 minute. Harsh, have you stopped presenting the screen?
Hello? Yes, will say.
Harsh,
Are you saying hello?
have you
I'm
stopped
audible, will
presenting
see.
the screen? Yes, you are audible, but you have stopped my screen presentation.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuba Praveen is asking Harsh, like this question is for you, like there will be any certification for this session?
Yeah, there
Uh,
is. I will
okay,
sharing the link uh,
okay,
in the comment section. You have to fill out this form, and like in this, you have to select beginner track,
okay.
and like certificate is provided by the Google itself. So you have to fill out this form. Link is shared in
And
the comments.
hmm. And guys, please do not run behind the certification, because recently I told you like this, all the certification will not be carrying any like a lot of weightage. Like in the college part, you will be getting the weightage for that DECA marks, but don't always run behind, because try to learn behind the learning part, right? So let's have a quiz. I think let's start with the game. Firstly, I will be telling you what is rule-based learning, and what is like programming. So in the programming, in the traditional programming, we are familiar with the logical part, and like how to imagine all the things, right? So in what happens in the traditional programming, like we just give all the things and we'll be finding that. Now in the rule based, everything is like if the object size is less than 10, do this. If it is blue, do this. Same. So now I will be asking you some of the questions, and you need to tell like which is more, which is the right one. Okay. So which approach to use, right? So if we are alphabeting a listing of song or title, so is it a rule based learning or a machine learning? We are just like alphabetically arranging a song title. So is it using machine learning, something prediction like thing, or it is just a rule based approach? Just write in the comment section, rule based or machine learning. Like try to be active. We are just listing a song with the A, B, C, D, and like that. Okay. Sanay, right answer. It's rule based approach. Second, ranking web search result. Is it using rule based or machine learning or both? Everyone, like we have many, like 44, 45 people in the chat. So watching there, only one to know the answer. Ranking a web search result. Is it rule based or machine learning? Is only like one Sana is active or more are there? Okay. So, like what happens in the ranking and web search? It will be like rule based too and machine learning. It will be like the both of the answer are correct. Why? Because like firstly ranking according we need the rule based also, and machine we need a lot of machine learning prediction like to for a web search because like if that site reach is high or something we need to fit with the SEO. So we the both of the things will be working on it because like it will be working more with that, right? Now, a prediction house price based on the location. I think this is the most easiest answer which I was telling you from the lot of time. So yes, which is the answer? I think this answer everyone should know. Please try to be quick. Right, right. Okay. So prediction of house is machine learning model. We there is nothing like a rule based. We all like we are predicting all the things like we have given the different things as I told. So this is the machine learning. Now, which approach to use like processing online payment? Is it rule based or machine learning? Anyone? Anyone? Rule based or machine learning payment? Online payment? Sorry guys, like this answer will be rule based. Why? Like we are just processing our online payment. Yes, Sunny. Actually, Sunny, you have written ML earlier, and now it's rule based. See, we are just processing it. We have something set of rules. Just sending a money to him, just making a phone call is nothing like a machine learning. They are nothing predicting like किसको पैसे देने हैं. ठीक है? You have a fixed set like मेरे को राम को पैसे देने हैं. Like I have to give the money to the Sunny. This is something not machine learning like I will be playing यार आज इसको दे देता हूँ आज इसको like this is not something like that. It's already fixed, so it's the rule based approach where we will be like processing our online payment. Right, right, right. I think still you are confused. We will be using rule based approach, not that ML part, Sashidra and Tuba. It's rule based. Okay, correct. So, like, thank you. If you have any doubt, you can just tell me, like, any doubt you have still in the ML part. We'll see how to start. Should I do the certification? We'll see what's other step after that. Should I learn app development, web development? how to go with that field, like is machine learning have a good growth or something. So I have told you, like I will be sharing you how you can get the opportunities with a machine learning field. So this is something very important, I think. Firstly, in the machine learning, what happened? Okay, you can stop presenting. Okay, so please fill the feedback form to get the your certification, and it will be good for everyone like to know
And
about
like,
that.
if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section.
Yes.
I think all is clear.
So,
Thanks, Wilsey, for
uh,
providing such an
अच्छा तो
insightful session.
Harsh, actually my question was going. Someone was asking like how to get the opportunities. So this is something like how you can get the opportunities in ML is firstly try what I told you, like try to have some good projects in the machine learning. Don't go behind the certification, because if you are going for the internship or if you are going for any job base, they will be not asking you, do you have any certification? If you have that, you join me. This is not something. You should have the clear concept of the machine learning. You have a very good project, not a very good, but you should have a something decent project in the machine learning which you have done by yourself, not something like a small project. Household prediction is stock prediction. This is something which I used for now. Just I told you, for whenever you start learning or learning, just try to take some small projects and then you can go with the big projects. Right after a 1 month or 15 days, you can go with the big projects. But for the starting, you can go and don't write small projects in your resume, like very small projects, stock prediction, because this is something like at the last, if you don't have any time, you can use that. But if you are in the first second year, now you have a lot of time. Even you are in third year, third year placement is already started. So what you can do, you still have 1 or 2 months to try to have a decent project, uh, because like this all projects are already we interview now you can find on the internet, and it's very easy. If you see one hour video on the YouTube, your doubt will be clear, right? So try to make something good, because you have a time in the machine learning and you need to give the time also. And for the opportunities, try to apply in the machine learning field and try to be more update with the all the things AI and ML part. And for making an extra impression on your interviewer or somewhere, always try to integrate a machine learning with your app or website, because it will be like cherry on the top. You will be have you work on the front end and you work on the machine learning part, because like many of us know how to make a machine learning model, many of us know how to make a website, but integrating both of them is something like very good. So you can find many such videos on the integrating with the machine learning part. Even I have make the video on the AZ app for the session, so you can check it out. Any video you can check it out, like which will be more specified with that, right? Oh, still we are getting rule based. Okay, so I think Harsh, like most of the doubt are clear, and if anyone have any doubt, they can just ping me or LinkedIn.
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
I will,
so mhm. Yes.
I will share your link in the group, and if they have any doubt, they can ask.
Hmm.
And thanks, Vinci,
Sorry.
for providing such an insightful session. And yes,
Uh,
all students can join tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. on the session Intro to Web Development, none other than with Vinci.
and we have two more session on with the Kaggle and one more, like Kaggle
Kaggle
and
portion.
Harsh. Kaggle and second session. Sorry, third session was.
Firebase. Firebase.
Okay. So you can join that. We have two more questions. Like I think usually prefer experienced guys in domain. Okay, so I would tell like I am in four. Okay, my camera is on. Like I am in the fourth year and I have done two internship in the ML and I don't have any experience. Right, I am also in the fourth year, and fourth year guy. If you are a good with that command, you will be shorting that field, because even with the company which I got in the Germany, that's the well based company, and they're doing the AI and F part. So this is not something like they always take a experienced person. Yes, in some of the companies they have a criteria to take 3 or 4 experience, but you will be getting a good company. with the package of 10 to 12, 16, even you can get like this package too, right? And for the internship part, many are hiring for the like for the machine learning. You can go with that. Now Shubham is saying, I am studying in IIT Madras first year and I want to become machine learning engineer. What are the things I should learn? So Shubham, firstly I would say, like, firstly uh, try to take all your, like, try to be good in the Python. Like, take a 5 or 10 days for making clear with the Python, and be continue with the Python. You can go with the Krishna for Andrew NG course on the YouTube. Go for the free. And if you think like you need something more, then you can go for the paid courses if you are finding on the internet. Like, then start machine learning. Start doing some projects, small projects to big project, and I think you will be more good. And with the courses of Vishnayak and NG, they also teach many projects, so it will be more clear for you. And always try to fun with the machine learning, not just for the my friends are doing machine learning तो मैं भी कर लेता हूँ और फिर बाद में जाके कुछ भी नहीं होना है, बस एक प्रोजेक्ट बन जाएगा, वो मत करना। क्योंकि इसलिए ही मतलब तुम लोग कहते हैं ना कि लाइक दे हायर एक्सपीरियंस पीपल. This is the something reason students just learn the machine learning. If a batch of 50, 30 will be learning machine learning and making a 2 or 3 project, then like they will end the machine learning part. Don't do something. Uh, Java, actually, Vikas, I don't know more about the Java, but what you can do, yeah, you can check Kunal Kushwaha or Code with Harry channel. They are teaching really very good. What's the free for the Java course? Like Aman Tarwal is also teaching, so I don't think you should go with the paid courses because we have the very good courses on the YouTube itself, right? So you can go with Kunal Kushwaha. He is teaching Java and DSC both very nicely. Go with the Aman Tarwal course or Code with Harry. We have many YouTubers. We are really teaching very good. So I don't think, even if you want a certification for your college, like for that Udemy and small certificate, then you can go with that Udemy courses. But I would prefer go with the free courses YouTube if they are providing, because they are really providing very good content, even more better than the Udemy, right, Harsh?
Yes,
Okay, then, like, I think most of the doubts are done.
like
Thank you so much. Like, thank you everyone for joining in.
thanks everyone and join tomorrow also.
Yeah, like tomorrow also we